Why relationships shape your destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin with a truth that is as simple as it is profound. The people you surround yourself with have the power to shape your life. Every interaction, every relationship, every conversation leaves a mark, positive or negative. Some people will fill you with energy, hope, and inspiration, while others will drain you, doubt you, and leave you questioning your worth. It's not always easy to tell who truly cares about you. The lines can blur when love is masked by control, support is disguised as manipulation, or kindness is just a calculated move to gain something in return. But today we're cutting through the confusion. We're going to explore 8 clear and unmistakable behaviors that reveal when someone doesn't genuinely care about you. This isn't about judging others, it's about protecting your heart and your peace. Let's dive deep, point by point, into these behaviors so you can recognize them, make informed choices, and create space for the relationships you deserve. 1, they disrespect your boundaries. Boundaries are not selfish. They're not walls to keep people out, but gates that allow the right ones in. A boundary says, this is what I need to feel safe, respected, and valued. Now, think about someone who consistently ignores your boundaries. Maybe it's the friend who keeps pressuring you to go out when you've expressed that you need rest, or the family member who pries into your personal life despite your request for privacy. Here's the deeper issue: disrespecting boundaries isn't just a one-time action, it's a mindset. It shows a lack of respect for your autonomy and needs. When someone truly cares about you, they respect your they understand that honoring your boundaries is an act of love. But people who don't care will often guilt trip you for setting boundaries, saying things like, why are you being so difficult? Minimize your feelings, claiming you're overreacting, or persistently push against the limits you've set, testing your resolve. Actionable insight: ask yourself this: who respects the lines you've drawn and who keeps crossing them? The answer is a clear indicator of who values you. 2, they only show up when they need something. Some relationships feel like one-way streets. These are the people who only reach out when they need help, advice, or emotional support. When you need them, however, they're suddenly too busy, too preoccupied, or too absent. Let me ask you this: how does it feel when someone only calls you to vent about their problems but disappears when you try to do the same? How does it feel to always be the giver, never the receiver? It's draining, isn't it? These people are not companions, they're opportunists. They value what you can do for them, not who you are. But true relationships are built on reciprocity. It's not about keeping score, it's about mutual care and respect. Real life reflection: who in your life calls to check on you not because they need something, but because they genuinely care? 3, they undermine your confidence. Imagine this: you've just achieved something you're proud of, a promotion, a personal goal, or even a small victory. You share your excitement with someone, and instead of celebrating with you, they respond with, "Are you sure that's such a big deal? Don't get too comfortable. It's just luck." Or worse, silence. This is not accidental. People who don't care about you often feel threatened by your growth. Instead of being happy for you, they find subtle or overt ways to belittle your achievements. Over time, these behaviors can erode your self-esteem. They make you second-guess your abilities, doubt your worth, and feel like you're not enough. But here's the truth: people who truly care about you will always root for you. They'll celebrate your victories as if they were their own. They'll encourage you to dream bigger, aim higher, and believe in yourself, even when you doubt yourself. Key insight: pay attention to how people react to your successes. Do they clap? Or do they criticize? 4, they make everything about themselves. Have you ever tried to open up to someone only to have the conversation redirected back to them? You might say, I've been feeling really overwhelmed lately, and they respond with, yeah, I know what you mean. The other day, This behavior reveals a lack of genuine interest in your life. These individuals see relationships as stages where they can perform, not as spaces for mutual connection. Here's the danger over time. You start to feel invisible, unheard, and unimportant. Your needs take a back seat, and their world becomes the center of every interaction. Reflection question: do the people in your life make time to listen? Or are they always waiting for their turn to talk? 5, they gossip behind your back. Gossip is one of the clearest signs of a lack of care. When someone talks about you behind your back, they're betraying your trust. They're more interested in entertaining others than in protecting your relationship. Let's be clear, people who truly care about you will defend you in your absence. They'll refuse to engage in negativity about you and will address any concerns directly with you. Remember, if someone gossips about others to you, chances are they're also gossiping about you to others. 6, they don't celebrate your wins. True care is most evident in moments of joy. People who genuinely care about you will celebrate your achievements, big or small. But those who don't care may react with indifference, jealousy, or even negativity. For example, you might share exciting news, and instead of congratulating you, they downplay it. That's not such a big deal. Must be nice to have that kind of luck. This isn't about you, it's about them. Your success triggers their insecurities. Take note, real friends will be your loudest cheerleaders. 7, they ignore your struggles. When life gets tough, you learn who your true friends are. People who care about you won't run away when you're struggling. They'll show up not necessarily with solutions, but with presence, support, and understanding. But those who don't care will avoid your pain. They'll dismiss your feelings, change the subject, or make shallow reassurances like you'll be fine. Reflection question: who in your life stands by you during storms and who disappears? 8, they constantly make excuses. Excuses are a form of avoidance. When someone consistently fails to show up for you, it's not because they're too busy, it's because you're not a priority. Life is hectic for everyone. But people who care make time. They show up, even when it's inconvenient, because you matter to them. Truth to remember: excuses are loud, actions are louder. The courage to choose yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, let me leave you with this. The relationships in your life are mirrors. They reflect how much you value yourself. When you allow people who don't care about you to take up space in your life, you're sending a message to yourself and the world that your time, energy, and heart are not worth protecting. But you are worth it. You deserve relationships that nourish you, uplift you, and make you feel seen. So take inventory of the people in your life. Identify these 8 behaviors. Set boundaries. Walk away when necessary. And remember, making room for the right people begins with letting go of the wrong ones.